Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of How Did We Get Here? 2026, has just been gone going, and it's crazy, a week has passed, and things has been going on, and you know, I guess I'm back to work, adulthood life, and so yeah, that's how much my 2026 has been going so far, just work and adulthood life. So how about you, Mal? How have you been doing? How's
Yeah,
2026 for you?
2026 is pretty good. Everything's back to normal. Not much of a different. For the last year, still enjoying it though. It's fresh, new start. I'm good.
I see, I see. Yeah, fresh new start. So, um, so I think that was just something that recently, just not long ago. Have do you watch Stranger Things?
No, I haven't since season 4.
Oh, since season four. Oh man,
Yeah,
you're missing out, man. Season five is right out. The full whole season is out, man. Season five, you should get back and watch it. Of course, I won't spoil it for you, man. You just have to keep an eye for it, man. I
to
mean,
be
it's already out, of course.
to be honest, I don't. This is my personal opinion. I don't really have like a spoiler kind of downer. I don't really mind spoiler to be honest, but that's a
Uh,
different thing.
okay, all right. But
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't mind spoiling for you, but the listeners here, if they, I mean, I don't want to spoil it for them. Those people who are just waiting for the right time to watch with their partner, their friends, their family, and so on. So, I mean, the moment this episode is going to be out, of course, everybody has sort of spoiler, but some people just keep it off the screen. They just keep it quiet and just keeping to themselves. So yeah.
Yeah, true. But another
Uh,
thing is, I just want to say, a bit off track. Stranger Things after season 3 is kind of bad. I saw a few episodes from season 4. It's not enjoyable. I don't really pick up on it. So yeah, that's my only thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree because season three, if you recall, the finale was the best moment. I think it was the best moment when Dustin and the girlfriend was singing "Never Ending Story." If I
Yeah,
recall the name, yeah, it was so fun, man. It was so out of the blue, so random, and it was so fun. I just enjoyed the moment. No matter what, I always enjoy that particular scene. That's
yeah,
and the finale there, season three. So yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
to the main topic.
Oh, right. Okay, back to the main topic, right? So, yeah, the Stranger Things, season five has this what had caught my attention. Back then when everything was just on the big screen, series was like, it was. I mean, TV series was quite a thing, but now, uh, on a streaming platform, it has made a big change now. If you didn't know, season five, the finale, it was 2 hours long, even though it was an episode series but it became like a movie long,
Ah,
2 hours. Yeah. And it's crazy that how episodes, or series has become a movie instead of just watching in the cinema, and coming back to the topic about cinema, and how it has changed from the back then when I first experienced the cinema moment, okay. I'm going to share a bit of a backstory back then about how, cinema experience back then. Okay, first of all, there were no like all those 4DX, all the big speakers, all those the Dolby Atmos screen and everything. Everything was just very simple, straightforward, just classic. And you know what? How much was the ticket back then? 10 ringgit per ticket. It was so cheap. And I still remember my first movie experience. I watched it. My first movie was Sky High, and it was. I mean, it was the best moment. It's like, oh, you get to watch movies, and then ever since then, I get to go more movies. Okay. Well, I think you're a bit younger than me,
yeah.
so I don't think you had that same experience as me. Was it still 10 ringgit back then, or you was like a bit expensive for you?
I,
Already a bit apa what's the Malay word again?
what?
Expensive.
Mahal.
Mahal, mahal. Yeah,
Oh,
mahal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really remember because during my younger days, I just go with my family. I don't know how much for a ticket for a movie. And my first movie experience, I don't even remember what movie I saw. Maybe this is the only like memory that only lives in my head. Like me and my whole family went to watch the Mr. Bean holiday movie, and I
Oh
don't.
wow.
Yeah, that's the first one. I don't know how much for it, but it's pretty much around that price maybe. Like When the Mr. Bean Holiday movie came out, I don't remember because I know
Uh,
Sky High came out around 2005.
yeah. So it's
Yeah,
around 2005. Mr. Bean Holiday came around like 2006, 7 ish.
six
So I
seven.
think yeah, the price is still more or less the same. You know,
Yeah,
the price is more or less the same. But you know, it's quite fine. Everything was so cheap. Everything was so straightforward. You know, there was no, like I said, there was no fancy halls. You know, there's no fine dining and so on. You know.
yeah.
Oh, so I have shared this to a few of my friends, but I don't think I've shared this to, you know, I mean, I don't mind sharing with everyone here. So back then, you know, when you buy a ticket, right, there will be like a person, a staff there will be like at the ticket counter there is like saying like, okay, you checking the tickets, like, okay, you can go in now and just tear off the ticket piece. I'm not sure, are you aware of that back then?
yeah. I do
Yeah,
aware. Like they're gonna take your ticket and they rip up some parts of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So this is a very, very funny story. So back then when I was a huge Disney fan. So, you know, like High School Musical, and other Disney like and other cartoons as well, you know, animation. I was a huge cartoon fan. So at the time, Hannah Montana was released. So okay, when you hear Hannah Montana means it's a girls' movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I don't care. Okay, I just want to watch my favorite cartoons, my favorite, you know, all those Disney movies. You know,
Disney adults. Oh, not Disney
yeah,
adults. Yeah. The
Disney movies are just
yeah,
Disney original films. Back then,
yeah.
what
That
that's
one.
what they call. So I went to watch it. I went to purchase the ticket, and when I was giving to the staff to read the ticket off, he was judging me. You know, because I was the only guy. Because my brother didn't like to. He didn't want to watch with me, and my family has something else to do. So I was the only person I went to watch alone, solo, you know. So I bought the ticket, the Montana ticket. I went to the staff and like, here you go, here's my ticket. He read and when he saw the movie ticket, he was like, he really gave me a judgment, you know, like because I think back then, I think Hannah Montana was already around. I was around teenage years. I think I was like 13 or 14 years old.
Ah,
So if you're a kid, you know, you're still okay. You won't be judged much. But when I was a 13 or 14, right? That guy was looking at me. He was like, "What the hell is this guy doing, man? Why is he watching a girls' movie?" And you know, and then that wasn't the funny part was when I went to the hall. Almost everyone there, I would say 90% were mostly females.
ah.
Okay, and the rest, I mean, they were males, but there was like you know around like primary school age, you know, younger than 12.
It's like a
So you know,
boyfriend situation. That thing.
yeah. And I was like, I don't give a damn, man. I just want to watch my movie. But yeah, it was so funny. It was so cool, you know. And that was the time, you know, where you can just watch it from the big screen, you know. And it was so fun. And the funny thing is, movies back then was so good, you know, all the quality, the storyline, and so on. But as the days goes by, the years goes by, not there are not a lot of good movies now, you know. Even now, right? For the past few years, I think before COVID, yeah, I think it's yeah, pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, all the movies was doing very well. But after has in during the COVID times and after COVID, right? I'm not sure about you. Honestly, the movie quality, the script writing, everything right has gone down. There are a few
I
a
know a
rare
few
movie.
reasons because of that, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean, here about share your thought, man. I want to hear about your thoughts about
Oh,
this movie's quality.
movies quality, because there's one thing happened back in 24, back in 23. I think there's a negative event called the writer strike. All of these big
Ah,
movie writers, they pull on strike against movie creators and movie kind of community as well. They like go against that, so that's why a lot of modern movie right now, like, it's getting a bit downhill. The writing's a bit off, the story is a bit off. There's a lot of reason because of that, and then a lot of delays, a lot of like corporate management that goes bad. All of this cause a lot of impact onto the quality of modern movies right now. But don't be worried though. There's a lot of good writers, good directors out there gonna pump out a lot of movies throughout this year and so forth. So, look at the bright side. And also, if you found such a bad movie, find a way to go against it.
but like you say the what the writer's strike, right? So you see what happened from there is all this big movie, you know, like it is always released in the cinemas, has now moved towards the streaming platforms, you know, like Netflix, Apple
Yeah.
Movies. at like Hulu, Disney Plus, and so on, etc. I mean, whatever any streaming platform that you know, all those good movies are going there. But okay, before we go that far, but because of the movie quality has gone down here, right? So you know what I don't know, maybe this is my thought, but the cinema experience has now gone a bit higher quality. You know, like I think it was what TGV indulge. Okay, for those who are not aware of Malaysia's cinema brands, we are called TGV and GSC. These two are the top brands in Malaysia.
And also, we used
Okay,
to have MBO before, but they are
yeah.
gone.
I mean, Embo is still alive actually,
Yeah,
but I
under
think they only
TGV
had
or GSC, either one.
are they bought by GSC?
Yeah, they're bought by the biggest cinema.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah,
I was I maybe wait. Was I aware? I'm not sure about that though.
maybe they
But
bought the halls, not the brand itself. So they save
yeah,
a lot of money for that.
yeah. But okay, coming back. So
Yep.
yeah, so to anyone who have not heard of this, GSC and TGV, these two are the top cinema brands in Malaysia.
Mm.
Okay, so what these two brands has been doing is they have been upping, you know, how
Yeah,
to
they're
say
hyping.
hyping, yes,
Yeah,
hyping, correct, hyping the cinema experience. You know, now they have a fine dining experience, and those cost about like what 200 ringgit just for one movie section.
yeah, just about that.
Yeah, and then there's another version where it's like you get beds
Yeah,
in the cinema. And it's like and I was telling myself, dude, I'm paying 100 bucks just for a bed, and I just watched the movie. What now these days? A lot of movies has gone so bad. They only had gone for 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and I'm paying that much just for like a 1.5 hours of a bedtime.
yeah. I still remember like when Endgame came out. I watched on the IMAX hall. Maybe it cost me about 60 ringgit per ticket, but the experience not a bit like not that substantial. You know, it's like bigger screen and louder speaker, but it's pretty good.
I
But
mean, it's just
60
the
ringgit for
quality.
that is like 60 ringgit to compare with 20 ringgit. That's a lot.
Hey, 16 ringgit back then is still cheap. You know, now right now cheapest price is 20 ringgit. I'm not talking about the morning price. You know, I'm not talking about the early bird. You know, I'm talking about average price.
No, not 16 for IMAX ticket. It cost me 60.
Oh, 60.
Yeah,
Holy, okay, I don't want to swear this, but
yeah.
holy, wait, 60 ringgit? I don't recall 60 ringgit. Wait, per person?
Per person, yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You see, this is what cinema has been going, and this is why people are going to the small screen, to the streaming platform.
yeah.
I think what roughly Netflix
You
or
pay
I don't
about
know how much is,
60 per month
but
if
no
you go for
60 per month.
4K resolution and more people can log in.
Yeah, but still, I have so much good movies. You know, I can just watch it like what 24/7. I mean, just I mean, of course, not 24/7, but still, I pay that amount and I can get to watch so many good movies. You know, in a day.
Yeah, you have like a lot of libraries from different ages,
Yeah,
different years.
from the 1980s, 70s to 2000s. You know,
Yeah,
and and don't get me wrong, movies are now getting better in this. Again, coming back to the streaming platform, the movies are getting better. Like for example, okay, I'm not talking about Stranger Things. I'm talking about one of the biggest hit in 2025. If you know what I'm talking about,
uh, well, I don't know.
it's gonna be golden.
Golden Harry Styles? I don't know.
Oh my god, have you not watched K-pop Demon Hunters?
No, I haven't. Like I
Oh
plan
my,
to, but I haven't watched it.
oh my god, bro, are you been living under a rock?
No, I just haven't watched movies a lot. In recent years, play a lot of games though.
Dude,
But
K-pop Demon.
I know about K-pop Demon Hunters. Is it like huge meme on internet? So yeah, but I haven't watched it though.
Bro, anyone who's going to be listening to this episode, people will be like, are you serious? Have you not watched K-pop Demon Hunters? Wait, have you not even heard any of the songs?
Maybe I did. I just don't remember.
Soda Pop.
Soda Pop. If
You know
I
my Soda Pop?
maybe I know that, but I don't know. It's not very recognizable.
Oh my god. Wow, you have to, what, you have to listen, man. How can you not know about K-pop Demon Hunters?
I haven't watched it. Even the Spider-Man, the Into the Spider-Verse kind of thing, I haven't watched it either.
Okay, Into the Spider-Verse. I had to say this. Sony did a very good job. Sony Animation has been doing a good job, you
Yeah,
know,
I know
in
about that.
in the cinemas. Okay, and
Yeah.
I have to respect for that. Sony Animation has been doing good job. You don't know, right? K-pop Demon Hunter is also part of Sony Animation.
Don't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Sony Animation has been I think has been dominating. I think, sorry to say this, Disney, you are not going well with the animation, man. You I don't know how to say this, but yeah, animation. Sony is dominating, man. I want to say this.
One thing I'm gonna say, I never care about Disney at all. I watch a
Yeah.
few movies that I like. I like what's the movie? The Wall-E. Yeah, that movie
Yeah.
slaps.
Dude, those like what 2010s,
Yeah,
man.
that's pre 2010s, 2010s kind of movie, you know.
Yeah, and see. You see, this is what happened to the big films, in the big screens, all the cinemas, Like I said, there are a few good movies in the big screen, but now a lot of the good movies, right, are now going to the small screen, the like Netflix and Apple Movies and Disney Plus and so on, Okay, and like what I'm not sure you heard of Knives Out. So it's like
Oh, the Knives Out.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was actually
I watched that.
the first movie. It was
Uh,
out in the cinema. The first
yeah,
movie was out in the cinema. I don't know what was the story behind it.
I know about it.
Uh, Netflix bought that the bought the whole pattern and stuff like I don't know
Yeah,
what's the right term. They bought it and now they release in Netflix.
uh,
And honestly, it has been doing a good job.
that is awesome. Gotta say
Yeah.
that movie slaps. This is one reason I heard about like before, like a long time ago, regarding the story of Knives Out. Why they pull out from cinema to Netflix? Because they don't get a real hype from cinema, and then they re-release the movie on Netflix. The movie is pretty much cool. Very good movie. I love it.
Exactly. This is, how it came from big screen to the small screen. You
Yeah.
see, streaming is changing the movies forever. Like you said, nice out because there wasn't much hype. So you know what? Screw the big cinemas, big screens. Netflix bought it and just like, let's go.
Yeah. And also talking about Netflix, right? Netflix buy the rights for I think
Warner
what's
Bros.
yeah, Warner
Warner
Bros.
Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I'm
cheaper
like,
than Fox though. That's funny I think.
but
They
don't forget about Paramount Plus. They try to bought it
yeah,
with a
they're trying to
bigger
beat
hit.
it. Yeah, they're trying to beat
Ah,
that.
but sadly it failed.
Yep.
It didn't went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody gives a shit about Paramount to be honest.
Yeah, Netflix is dominating it, man. Netflix is dominating it. It's just crazy, you see, this is the thing about the small screens, the small screens, the platforms, how they are dominating the bigger screens.
Yep.
It's just really crazy, how everything has changed. People. I don't get me wrong. People back then, like, hey, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, like, or I want to go on a date and so on, like, hey, let's go to the cinema, let's go get let's go catch a movie, and then after that we head out for dinner or something, etc., or maybe desserts. But now, hey, bro, you want to Netflix and chill?
Yeah, that's the easy thing because I don't really think going to cinema nowadays for a date is not a good date for me. Never been
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And seriously, it has really. Don't get me wrong. It's not only changing how streaming has changed the movie quality, but also changed the relationship era.
Yeah, the dating culture is a bit changed now.
Yeah. But I mean, okay lah. I mean, it's just crazy, how the small screen is now winning everything. The smaller screens, phones, tablets, your TV is just winning the bigger screen. No one is like, yeah, I know I can watch in the big screen, but who cares? I pay so much, and yet it's just only for 1.5 hours, and then I'm dead. But here at home, I pay for a monthly subscription, and I'm like, yeah, I can watch more than one movie. I know I can just I can binge watch all
Yeah,
the way from morning to the end.
yeah. Because
Literally the morning to the night.
before we talk about Netflix, we of course needs to not thanks, but need to remind that without blockbuster movies, there's no Netflix.
Yeah, fair
That
enough, fair enough.
yeah,
I mean, I think back then Netflix they were had a different
they have different approach for that.
direction, yeah,
Yeah,
different approach. But now how much have changed. They were trying to like doing some movie rental, right, or some sort, if
yeah.
I
They
recall.
do online rental similar
Ah, yeah, online
to
rental.
Amazon, I think.
But they have changed. They
They
changed.
changed.
yeah, they changed the direction, and and now they are the top streaming platform in the world, I guess. Can I say that?
Yeah, can be one of it.
But yeah, I mean, it's just it's just crazy, how it have came from but online rental to the biggest dominating platform in the world.
Yeah. There's also
It's
one
just
thing I want to talk about, like online streaming kind of apps, the
uh-huh.
platforms. Because of this, there's a big monopoly. Not monopoly. Yeah, pretty much a monopoly. That if you want to watch a certain movie, you need to watch on different kind of streaming app.
Oh
So
yeah,
you cannot stick with one. Like for example, you want to watch this movie, but that movie don't have on Netflix, so you need to go to like Amazon Prime Videos or something like that. So you need to put more price to it. So that's a bit like negative monopoly for me. You know,
mm,
it's kind of sucky for that. You know, I already have Netflix. Why I need to go somewhere else? Also the
yeah,
legal stuff and different kind of prices. And then sometimes, oh, that movie is not allowed in Malaysia. Well, too bad.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing about it. Is there's no such thing as like an all-in-one streaming platform. Just to watch everything. Uh, all right. Speaking of the whole streaming platform, right? So okay, again to the rest of the world who have not heard of this. So we have this national broadcast we call Astro.
Oh yeah, Astro.
Yeah. I'm not sure you aware of your plan. So this is something I heard from my friends.
Sorry, Astro Go or something?
Astro, yeah, Astro on the go or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They combine all in one platforms, meaning you can watch not Amazon Prime, sorry, HBO Max, Disney Plus, Netflix as well. If I
Yeah,
recall correctly,
yeah, I
they
think
combine
so.
everything.
Yeah.
Uh, just to get just to stay involved, not even to say stay alive, just to get involved in the streaming platform.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and so to say, like, not even now, all this national TV progress is broadcast is not doing very well lately because everyone has just been relying on streaming platforms,
Yeah.
and everything has gone online. Like YouTube just to get the latest news update, BBC, CNN, and all those other TV channels like
The sports
TV7.
channel.
Yeah, sports channel. Everything's online now. You just have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is on a platform. And it's crazy how all of this has changed. How it came from like satellite dishes, the big screen, and now everything has come to uh one platform, which is the streaming platform.
Yeah.
How much has changed that whole thing. It's
It's
crazy.
it's pretty much streamlined every kind of experience into one device. So I think it's a big plus for that.
Yeah, everything is just stream, 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 stream.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to watch this? Stream online. Want to watch
Yeah.
this? Stream online. But yeah, it's crazy how, again, just coming back, it's crazy how everything has come to one device. Just on
Yeah.
your mobile phone. I'm not talking about TV. I'm not talking about tablets. Just everything comes to your mobile phone. That's it. It's crazy how technology has evolved. How the movies, the entertainment has been evolving.
Yeah.
But
Even
yeah.
certain movies like they what's it called? Like they understand the assignment. Like there's a lot of people watching on their phones, right? So they make those movie more streamlined onto phones rather than on the cinema.
Mm.
That kind of situation. Like for example, if you know the like Black Mirror Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie like they have like multiple endings, different kind of consequences, that thing.
Oh, right, right, right.
Yeah.
I think it's like an interaction kind of platform,
Yeah,
right?
you can interact with that. So I think it's kind of fun to do that once in a while.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you need to pay for it for Netflix.
Yeah,
If you try to
yeah,
pirate it, it's like you watch the whole movie for 5-6 hours with multiple kind of unrelated story.
yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, really? I was like, oh, which one I have to go? Oh, I want this ending. Okay, I have to go to skip to hour two. Oh, hour
Yes,
three.
yes, yeah. That'll be funny.
But yeah, it's really how far it has come. Like, how it has changed.
But
But
I
yeah.
love how cinema approach for hyping certain movies by put out some cutouts and some costume people to come to hype up the movie. So the whole hall, like the main hall, like you see all of these people, it's super cool to see that.
Oh, right, right, right. The movie premieres, right? Like, the
Yeah,
first release. Like, yeah, I mean, that's one good thing about it, like,
yeah,
I think like a few of the big movies like Avatar.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, I think Avatar. I think some people were dressing up as avatars,
yep,
and yeah, I'm glad there are still people doing this kind of events, and this kind of premieres to show like people still meet up in person, to
Yeah,
socialize. And
yeah,
I'm glad for that. I mean, at least as much like I said, as much we've all been sticking our faces to the small screen, but I'm still glad there are people who are still going out just to have the big screen kind of feeling, like the
yeah.
premieres, just to
Get that experience,
uh,
you know.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, and the best part is when some cinema halls, when the audience are more connected to the films,
Mm.
like I mean, like, okay, like for example, Avengers, the Endgame.
Yeah,
People
Endgame.
were just screaming in the freaking hall.
That's
The
super crazy,
moment,
dude.
all those big moments, I mean,
Yeah.
there's, but I'm just gonna say big moments in general. But yeah, those moments are the craziest, when everyone just like scream, oh my god, this and that.
Yeah, that's one thing though, like that everybody share about the movie experience. Where you cannot have that kind of experience on your mobile. Maybe
On
you
your home.
can. Yeah, or in your home. Maybe you can if
Yeah.
you live like 6 to 7 people in a house. That'll be hype. But it's
I
more like
mean, if you
personal type thing.
it's either like a watch party
Yeah, like a
or you're
watch
just
party.
watching or you're watching football, man. Or
Yeah.
soccer, you're just watching badminton or basketball. I think that's the only hype you can get from that kind of like woohoo, that kind
Yeah.
of scream.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, but yeah, I mean, I have never been to any of those movie experiences, like, honestly, because I'm sad to say I'm not that lucky enough to get a free movie ticket just to watch the early preview.
Oh, I've done that once because my friend
Oh,
has extra ticket. Like he won like what 4 tickets to watch Black Panther. So we watched Black Panther twice.
oh,
We
wait,
had
which
four
which
tickets.
which Black Panther? Which Black Panther?
The first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever, man. R.I.P. to the king.
Yeah. All right. All right. Chadwick Boseman. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Man. R.I.P.
R.I.P. And also you said you talk about the movie of Hannah Montana and you get a bit of like embarrassing story about it, right?
I would say embarrassed. I was just like, I was just being judged, lah, I would
Ah,
say.
yeah, kind of judgy. I have like different kind of experience for that. When the first Deadpool movie came out, it came out in 2016 or 15. I don't really remember.
Yeah.
So I was still young. Back in 2016, 2015, I was 15 to 16 years old. So in high school, me and my friends want to watch that. So we try our best to go through the 18 plus kind of restriction. So
Okay.
yeah, so the ticket master, that's pretty much what people call. Uh,
Uh,
we hand out our ticket and then they look at us like give a stern look like, are these kids really 18 plus? And then one of my friend got like mustache, like very thin mustache. So it's
uh-huh.
like, yeah, they're kids, but they know what they know what they're doing. So they just let us pass. So that's kind of funny though.
Wow.
Yeah, I still
Wait,
remember.
what age were you that time?
I was around 15, 16. I don't remember.
Ah, yeah, you're
Yeah.
close to it, man. It's like, it's like the roller coaster ride, like, are
Yeah.
you able to reach it? It's like, yeah, you're barely on the line. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
what's close enough for me.
Yeah,
I
close
mean,
enough.
I'm not paid well enough to give a damn.
Yeah. I did the same thing going to watch Logan. I still remember. Logan came out what 2017, I think. Before
Yeah,
before Infinity War, I think. Yeah. Logan's such a good
I think so.
movie. But I was I
Right?
was I was in my form 5, still 17. I still remember I watched it at Mid Valley with my friends. Such a
Wow.
cool experience. Such a wonderful movie.
Oh yeah, it was a wonderful movie, man.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that Hugh Jackman came back from his the Wolverine
Wolverine and
role
Deadpool.
retirement,
Yeah.
just to make another and just to make another appearance for Deadpool and Wolverine. Sorry, yeah,
Have,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
have you watched that movie?
But yeah, yeah, I did. I mean, it was the biggest hype, Deadpool and Wolverine together.
You want to know my opinion about that movie?
What?
It's the worst Deadpool movie ever.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
not it's not as
it
funny.
was his best.
It's feel forced. I just don't like it in general.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but hey, it became a blockbuster, and it actually hold a spot in the big screen.
Yeah.
You don't get to see that in Disney Plus.
Hey, I saw that on Disney Plus.
I mean, before that,
Oh
before that.
yeah, before that, yes.
Yeah, it was on the big screen first, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for
So
me,
only after that it comes to the small screen.
yeah, because for me the first Deadpool is much better because the comedy, the humor hits my 15 years old mind. Because that's
Yeah.
funny, you know, he said a bad word type thing and killed people.
Yeah.
But they keep repeating for the third time. I think after the third time, the charm's gone.
Yeah.
I'm a bit older. I want to see a real comedy, you know.
Yeah. But hey, you know, things change, you know, and this is how it works, you know. Sometimes the trilogy doesn't goes well, you know. Not every big films works well in the trilogies, you know. Some
Yeah,
did well, some did not did well. But hey, that's how it is, you know.
mm,
I mean, this is how it is, lah.
it
You know,
is how it
this
is.
is yeah, how we get here, you know, and so on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Anyways, I think that's all we have for today. You know, if any one of you here want to share about your previous movie experience and also like how the big screens has now uh evolved to the small screens, you know, talk about your experience and share it to us, man. We would like to hear your comments.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, because we would like to hear your stories. Yeah, so I guess that's much it. I think thank you everyone. Happy New Year. I mean, of course, it's gonna be released later after the New Year's, but still, hey, who cares? You know, Happy New Year's, and I wish you all have another wonderful 2026. Anything from you, Mel?
Yeah, Happy New Year, I guess. And hopefully for this year, we have a lot of movie lists, you know, a laundry
Mm.
list for movies this year. Kind of hyped
Yep,
for it. You know, I really want
yep.
to watch the Odyssey movie because I read the book.
Ah, okay.
I haven't finished the book. It's too long.
All
But
right.
hopefully the movie is good.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, everyone. Just for we will slowly post out our social medias, and but now, just keep close and follow, like button or something, and listen, and just keep an eye for our episodes. Anyhow, good night. Thank you, everyone. Have a good rest and podcast out. Bye
Podcast out.
bye.
Bye bye.